Alright guys, welcome once again to this course. And today in this video I want to tell about the objectives of this course and some agenda about what you will be learning throughout my course. Alright, so what will you learn? So of course you will learn about the fundamentals of C programming from a real world experience rather than from textbook. So because I'm coming from an industry where I build a lot of C programming to make an impact on several industries related to smart metering, security, and even data. Alright, so I want to bring that expertise from the real world experience and present to you as a industry expert. Okay, so instead of teaching from textbook, I will tell you what we are using and how we do certain things. Alright, and you will learn the industry's best practice with C programming. So just like I said, instead of just teaching you what certain things work, I will show you what we use and what people nowadays use and what we don't use. Alright, so it's not like everything about C you have to know and apply them. That's not really true. So in the real world, we tend to only stick with certain things, and you will learn about them in this course. Alright, and while we're learning C programming, of course, we're also developing our logical thinking, because C programming is a lower level language. So there's more consideration to be done in C programming when comparing to higher level languages such as Java and Python. Alright, so C programming really prompt you to be really careful and to really apply your logical thinking when you're solving a problem. Okay, and of course, when you have the best practice with C, you will of course be a qualified C programmer, right? And again, I want to show you the deadly mistakes to avoid, because I have made these mistakes when I developed the real world applications, and they cause a lot of loss, a lot of money to recover. Okay, so certainly you want to be really careful with your C programming. And normally those things that's so small, and those tends to be the deadliest mistake that you can ever make in your career. Okay, so keep that in mind. All right, and this course is very good for a beginner or intermediate C programmers who are interested in building C applications. So whether or not you just started or you have learned a bit of coding from school, this course is for you, because you will basically review your mind and basically teach you from step by step how to do C programming, from simple to intermediate and then to complex. All right, and it's also good for people who want to have a career in software engineering. So again, if you have any questions about the career, the software engineering career, or even resume you wanna consult with me, you can definitely send me a message, and I'll be really happy to help out. All right, and if you're coming from a computer science background, or you're interested in going into computer science, again, this course is really good for you, because it gets you started. It just shows you what the world of computer science is before you even entered, right? So it's very good preview of what you're about to enter. And of course, if you enjoy problem solving with computer software, again, this course is really good for you. All right, so let's talk about the agenda for this course. So we'll be covering several topics, and including setting up your environment. And we'll be using Ubuntu Linux 18.04 as our environment to build and to run our C program. Okay, and we'll be building the C code. We'll be writing code on Eclipse IDE. IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment, and is one of the most popular choice of editor to write code. Okay, we'll talk about GCC compiler, which is a popular compiler to compile C programs. So most likely we'll ever be using GCC in our entire career with C. All right, and then you will learn how to use to write a basic makefile, and how to compile a C program using the make utility. So we'll cover that as well. And again, the rest of these is just the basics of programming, from the basic elements to the basics of control flows, so if, while loop, etc., and which we'll talk about variables and data type. And then you will go to a little bit advanced to talk about C pointers, streams, and operators. So all these are what I believe is a must know for any new programmers. So whenever you're ready, you can move on to the next module, and I will see you there.